wax jàmm réew mi moo gën ci réew mi wax ju bon ji day yàq réew mi jëf ju baax ji mooy.
Greetings to the Gambian people and greetings to the African people wherever you are under the sound of my voice. Today marks another fresh edition of the program, the Motivational Platform, that comes away on Senbian's VIP magazine, VIP TV, here in the Republic of the Gambia. And I remain Thony Mikel Howard, tasked with the responsibility of inspiring and motivating the current generation of young Africans in the actualization of their respective dreams and preaching the message of peace and national unity, as well as revitalizing the Africanization policy that speaks about good governance, social justice, democracy, human rights, and most importantly, the African unity. For today's edition, we are honored and privileged to feature a very beautiful daughter of the soil of our Freetown, Sierra Leone. She is involved in the lives of too many young people. She is very influential when it comes to the media. She's involved in the movie production as well. So she is Ambassador Phebean Swill, Randall. Greetings to you, madam, and welcome to this platform.
Hello, hi, good day to you.
We are honored and privileged to have you on our platform here today, madam.
Do you want to say that again, please?
We are honored and privileged to have you being featured on our platform here today. Madam Swill, can you hear me? Yes, I am saying we are very grateful to have you being featured on our platform here today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be on the program.
Okay. By the way, with the current emergence of the coronavirus, how is life with you over there in the parts of Africa?
Well, it's not easy. Life right now is not like it was before, obviously, due to the coronavirus. Well, I'll be almost all the countries in the world, but it's really not easy. Social life being on hold, several other things. Just, it's not easy, but thank God, one who counted amongst the dead will still counted amongst the living, and there's life, so there's hope, life goes on.
That's beautiful. That's the voice of my guest here today on the Motivational Platform. She is Ambassador Phebean Swill, rounded all the way there from Freetown, Sierra Leone. To those watching up from East Africa, would say to you, Jumbo Dabari Yako, Komfutanya Yozangu, they say, Nakupenda Pia, would say Hashima, East Africa, I respect to East Africa, would say Asante, Pwamasada, when you could see that's thanks for supporting us. Those from the French-speaking regions of the continent of Africa will say to you, bonsoir, ça va, et les jeudis, ça s'est bien passé, ça marche, et les bleus will say to you, thank you so very much for supporting us. To those who speak Yoruba from the federal government of Nigeria will say, about to eastern part of the country will say to you, one the number strengthening each of you wherever you are, to the northern part of the country, Nigeria, that comprises Islamic people will say to you, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To the Gambian people here in the Mandinga of Zabiyan, the Sokono Kole Loko Biyan, the Famukete, to the Walla was in Angadef, Naka Gansi, Jerejef, the Malamuna Fati, the Malamusafati Sadalabi, to the Fula was a Hidjama Sudan, Alaga, Johnson to you. To the Mendes of Freetown, Kawina, I say to you, Kaigoma on the other hand here. To the Kono-speaking people, that's the Diamond Mining region of all Freetown, will say to you, Wente, and the Ako-speaking people will say, Unakushio. This is the Motivational Platform, and we are honored and privileged to be in live conversation with our guest, Randall, all the way there in Freetown, Sierra Leone. Madam, quickly, you are a household name in Freetown, Sierra Leone, but for purpose of our diverse audience here and across the continent of Africa, can you kindly drive us through your early academic and professional life, please?
Okay, first of all, I was enjoying myself when you were saying hello in all those other languages to everybody.
Okay.
I was enjoying it.
Thank you.
Okay. So if I got that clearly, early life. My early life wasn't Sierra Leone, or was born in Sierra Leone. I had to leave Sierra Leone during the rebel intervention. I left Sierra Leone. I lived in Djibouti, then in Senegal. I was in Senegal. I went to school in Dakar for a while.
Okay.
For I think about over 3 years. Yeah, I was in Dakar for over 3 years. Damay wax olof mais tuuti rek parce que damay fàtte dama ñëwoon fii.
Wow. Mashallah. Jërëjëf. That's beautiful. Yes. Yeah, I'm try to. It's beautiful, I think. Yes. At least I understood what you said. It's beautiful. Yes. Yeah.
I was there again in Sierra Leone briefly, and yeah, life took off.
Okay.
From school days to being just a teenage girl. The rest of it all kicked off for me in Sierra Leone. But yeah, I've been in Africa, born and raised in Africa proudly.
Okay. So from a very academic point of view, what did you study in school, and what are you currently doing as well? Drive us through your professional life. We want to see what you've been doing.
Sorry, my internet is working. Would you want to say that again, please?
Yes, I was asking, drive us through your professional life. What have you been up to all these years after school?
Yeah, well, my professional life, it's been an interesting way how I got to find myself, first of all, in this field that I'm in the field of broadcasting and journalism, plus acting as well. It's quite interesting that as a kid, for some reason, man, God just got me in a way that I knew what I wanted to be when I grew up. So as a kid, I would always tell people I'm going to be a journalist. I am going to be an actress. Journalism was more I did to say. And I can recall in school, secondary school, I was a lot into the arts.
Okay.
Of course, I was in the arts stream, but as well, I was part of the cultural and artistic club of my school for 5 years. And I was into a lot of art things. And I was the senior prefect when I was in the fifth form, and I can recall there was a day when we had, because I attended the John Fitzgerald Kennedy International Academy here in Australia.
Okay.
So on Kennedy Day, we went to a radio station where we were supposed to talk about who John Kennedy was.
Okay.
So that was my very first time on the radio. So during the program, of course, we were the presenters of the program. We spoke about Kennedy and all of it. It went really well.
Okay.
I loved the program. So the lady who was the station manager there then after the program asked me, "Have you ever been on radio?" I said, "No." Okay. She said, "Well, you have a good voice on radio, and you have the right composure for the program. You did very well in there during that program."
Okay.
And she asked me, "Do you think you would ever want to work on a radio station?" And I said to her, "Well, that's my dream. That's the life I've wanted. That's what I'm going to be."
Okay.
And she said, "Okay, if you ever find yourself interested, you could come back here. We have a kids program." Because by then I was only a teenager. I was 16.
Okay.
So she said, "Come back, and then we would bring you into the program." I said, "Okay." And then a few months after that, I realized I wanted to start working.
Okay.
So I went back to get a job, but unfortunately, she was pregnant when we went for the program.
Okay.
She was pregnant, so finally she had gone on maternal leave. So while I was there now, she wasn't around, so I told them what had happened and that I'm interested to, work there.
Okay.
And what was happening was, it was a really far place from where I lived and from Main Street. So what the ladies then did to me, each time I go to work, they would rather, I became more like an errand girl where everybody would ask, "Oh, do you want to go buy bread? Do you want to buy this?" So that was it. And one day I said to myself, this is not why I'm here. I didn't come to errand girl. I came here to get a job and work as a presenter. And if it's not happening, I left. But then there was a popular restaurant in town where all the other journalists and, people that matter in society used to hang out.
Okay.
So I went there. That's when I heard that one of the leading journalists then in the country, David Tambayo, had opened a radio station called Eagle Africa.
Okay.
Mom, coincidentally, I am a product of two journalists. My mother and father were both journalists at the state broadcaster. That's where they even met.
Okay.
So I went to him and told him, I want a job with you. And then he gave me a job. Since then, it's history. That's how it started.
Okay. That's the boys. The overall my guest right now on the Motivational Platform. She is Ambassador phebean Swill, Randall, all the way live from Freetown, Sierra Leone. She's a radio and television host there in that country, involved into the production of movies as well. She is an influencer person here in that country. She is a motivational speaker by the same token. She's live here on the Motivational Platform of Symbian's VIP Magazine, VIP TV. And like I normally say, I am Thony Mikel, how tax with the responsibility of inspiring and motivating the current generation of young Africans in the actualization of their respective dreams. Quickly, madam, at the time you were in school studying before climbing this zenith of all academic success, what were some of the key overwhelming challenges you must have faced, and how did you triumph over these strategies?
Sorry, that again.
Yeah, I am asking, at the time of your days in school, what were some of the key overwhelming challenges you faced at the time, and how did you triumph over those challenges?
Oh, back in school, interestingly, I was just discussing with a colleague of mine yesterday how we should sometimes, those of us who are really troublesome, how we should nowadays, when we're established, we should go back and say thanks to all the teachers who trouble. I was a lot troublesome in school. I gave my teachers a headache. But the only thing that seemed to me all throughout that period was the fact that I was very insensitive. Okay. So I made good grades in school. I passed. I was one of the bright students in the school. Okay. So, with teachers, once you're bright, they, overlook certain things and sometimes just ignore you. But I was really, really troublesome. I really was. I had nicknames for my teachers. I had nicknames for some of my classmates and schoolmates, to a point where I can recall two of the kids I went to school with left that particular school for my sake. And there I was, I was just a kid. I was just being troublesome. But now as an adult, I realized, I was way much. But, majorly the challenges were with some subjects. Mathematics has never, ever been one of my favorite subjects. Okay. I kept failing mathematics all throughout my days in school. Apparently, one of the times I passed math was when my mom still studied me back in preschool, way before I even got to class 5. After that, I failed math woefully. Mathematics was my one of the most serious challenges I faced. Because again, mathematics is a cool subject. So if you're not passing mathematics, it's going to affect, especially with public examination, it would affect your grade. So yeah, maths was one of my challenges. And honestly, that's one of the challenges I never got to solve in my life. I kept failing mathematics until I went to the university and stopped bothering myself about mathematics.
Okay. You hear her sound so eloquently. She's involving a whole lot of things back there in that country, just close to us here, Freetown, Sierra Leone. I brought this to you. You are multi-talented, involved in movie production and serve as mistress of ceremony, so to speak. Motivational speaker, involved on the television as a television host. You hosted me in fact in 2018 on the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation. With all of these overwhelming responsibilities, how do you successfully manage that, coupled with your contribution, your mandatory contribution on the matrimonial table with lucky Mr. Randall? Do you get me very well, madam?
sorry. My internet has not really been on point today and the past 2 to 3 days. So it's quite cheating.
Okay, so you didn't get the question. I am saying with the multiple talents you've got, you are involved in too many different responsibilities. How have you been able to orderly manage all of the responsibilities, and at the same time you have a responsibility to contribute your own quota to the matrimonial table with your husband? How do you manage all of these overwhelming responsibilities and still conduct your home properly?
Well, it's not been easy, juggling a lot of things, going between all the other, well, I say personalities, because I find myself humbly wearing many hats, but it's not been easy. But the key thing has been that, generally with women, we're really good multitaskers. We're really good at multitasking. We can do so much in one day, and it's unbelievable. So I think that has been one of the things that has helped me through navigating my way as a TV presenter, an entrepreneur, a motivational speaker, with everything I have going and still being somebody else's wife. It's really, really been challenging. But it's just, it's been able to, the key is understanding where to strike the balance, understanding where I am at a particular point and my capacity in that environment. Simply as in when I'm at work, I know in this office I am here as a journalist. When I get home, I know when I get home I am not here as that boss from that place or that CEO from that business or that actress, that celebrity. When I'm home, I know I am my husband's wife. It's just, managing and understanding the difference between my personalities. So that way I don't find myself going on set as an actress and then behaving like a wife or CEO of a business. It's just understanding the various personalities. Which is why when coming to work, I understand when I'm here, I'm a journalist, I am an employee here. This is not the business that I'm doing as a CEO. This is not my husband's home where I am a wife, where I am able to get all the shots around and decide what goes on. So it's just understanding my different personalities at every location that I'm in. That has been able to help me to successfully multitask with all those capacities as a
You got a line there from her there in Freetown, Sierra. And just before I proceed with further questions, I want to use that opportunity to extend my thanks and profound gratitude there to Wazanai Masni Mananga, all the way there from the Harare, Zimbabwe. She was our guest a few days back. Not forgetting Charles Izzy here, a Nigerian national who resides in Oxford, United Kingdom. Most importantly, Honorable Ellen Atto, all the way there from Liberia. She represents my own constituency there, the Magibi County Republic of Liberia. She's fully, as well as Jami K, a Guinean national residing in the United Kingdom. Huge salute to you all for following us here. There's an opportunity for you to share this page right now so that people have an opportunity to tap into this fountain of knowledge. Quickly to you, Mrs. Randall, how do you handle stresses? If you got challenges and stuff like that, how do you handle them? Because I think someone like you involved in too many activities and so to speak, how do you handle your stresses?
How do I
handle stress?
I'm really good at, talking other people out of, stress when they're down, if there's a situation. So me being able to talk other people out of their own situations, I've also been able to provide knowledge and strength to able to handle my own situations. But mostly again, when I find myself, going through stress, which is normal, every human being, regardless of the age, we all have stress at some point. When it's really bothering me, I pray about it. I try to assess the situation. I discuss with people I trust about the situation to be able to get a fairer assessment to figure out, okay, what is it that possibly I am doing wrong in this situation that's leading to this stress that we have, whether it's from work, whether it's with a relative, a family, a friend, whatever angle or area the stress is coming from. I try to see that, assess the situation and see I can do things differently. And also as well, I just try to entertain myself. That has been one of the things I keep doing. With all the things we go through on a daily basis, the brain needs that time to relax.
Okay.
We all have what makes us relax. For me, I just, after a certain situation, praying about it, I just find time to find my favorite music. Oh, I'm a huge Tyler Perry fan. I find time to watch my Tyler Perry movies or find another nice movie to watch, listen to music. For me, it just, it resets my mood back to normalcy.
That's beautiful to hear from her, and she sounds so greatly well. There are girls that sit under the sound of your voice here this cool afternoon here. There are multiple females across the continent of Africa following us live on Sembian's VIP magazine, VIP TV. You hail from a country that went through 11 years devastating civil conflict, and then you would begin hit again by the Ebola virus, and so to speak. What's your piece of advice? Yet you still survived to have climbed such an academic height, become so influential in your own country. Sierra Leoneans here have been following the page today and talking a lot about you. What's your piece of advice to young Sierra Leoneans, by extension Africans, that have the zest to making success but do not know the best way forward in ensuring that their dreams are actualized?
Usually when I talk to kids, young people, and people generally about success, first of all, there's a simple mathematics that I use, the recipe for success. It's a simple math. Your past plus your present equals to your future.
Excuse me, can you say that again, please?
Yes, so the simple mathematics, the success is this. Your past plus your present equals to your future. So what you did yesterday, what you're doing today would all determine what your tomorrow would be like. Your yesterday doesn't count more so as a judgment, to yourself. You don't use it as judgment to judge yourself or condemn yourself. You use your yesterday, your past, as experience. You I did wrong yesterday in my past. What did I do wrong? And in my today, how can I correct those mistakes, those wrong, for the better? And once you're able to correct your mistakes of yesterday, of the past, in your present, it's going to help you to get a better tomorrow, a better future. And I say to people, there are young people who, of course, everybody has a story. Kids who are born rich, they also have their own stories. Because somebody was born rich doesn't mean they're happy. Those who are poor and those who are rich, everybody has something that makes them unhappy. Everybody has something they long for in life. Everybody wants something they don't already have, no matter what it is. That's common amongst human beings. But then, some people use what they don't have as excuses not to appreciate what they already have. So you'll see some kids, for example, they're born in poor homes, but they are happy. There's love, there's so much care and concern of home. It's warm, it feels like you're loved, like it's really home, they're there. Despite the fact that you don't have the physical and material things you need. And then you have other people who were born in big homes. Some homes, it's money, they can afford anything they want. But that love, that warmth, that care, that concern, it's not there. So young kids, mostly, they find some of the situation as an excuse for them not to go to school or not to pay serious attention to their academic work. They're just making excuses. Oh, I'm poor, we were born poor, nothing is going to come out of me. I'm not even sure I'll make it to the university. There will be somebody to pay for me. They're going to go, I'm born rich, my family has money. Whether I learn or not, there's money that can take care of me. After all, my mom doesn't love me, my dad doesn't care, so I can do anything. And then you find out these kids either stop going or they go to school for the wrong reasons, to hang out with the wrong crowds. That's when some of them, all they look at is having sex, or taking drugs, or partying. So should anybody, any kid the simple reason that your life is yours. If your life turned out good, it's for you. If it turned out bad, it's for you.
Okay.
Simple question I would ask. All those listening right now, of course, every country has a leader, whether it's a president or a king or however. The leader in your country, whether it's your president or maybe even your prime minister or king or queen, do you know the name of the mother and father of that person ruling your country? The answer for most people is no.
Yeah.
Again, the most notorious person in your country, and again, notorious meaning the person who is well known for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
The most notorious person in your country. Do you know the name of the parent? In most answer, it would be a sounding no.
No, yes.
And that's because when you fail in life, the first name people hear about is yours, not your parent,
Yeah.
or your guardian, or your relatives or friends. Secondly, when you succeed in life, the name people know is yours, not your parents, nor your guardian, not even your family or friends. So it tells you you ought to be serious in life, not for anybody's sake but for yours. Because if you fail again, it's for yourself. If you succeed, it's for yourself. There are rich people, there are people who have succeeded in various ways. They don't find the need to take care of their parents. Well, it's up to your religious belief or your country. But again, when you succeed, the first person to enjoy the success is you.
It's a very
The first person to suffer the consequence of your failure, it's yourself.
Yeah.
So why are you making excuses to say, no, my mother doesn't love me, my dad doesn't love me, my guardian doesn't love me, so I would not study, I would not go to school, I would not strive and work hard to be successful. Oh, no, I am poor. Anyway, there is no hope, there is no light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm saying, stop making excuses. Because your life is yours first. Anything goes right, you enjoy it. Anything goes wrong, you suffer it. To those young kids, those girls who have been victims of teenage pregnancy, who helped you through the labor room? Who helped push the baby out? Who felt the pain for you during the 9 months you were struggling? Nobody but yourself. No matter how much people love you, they can't take your pain away from you. If you're sick, you're having a sickness night, people can only stay up with you and try to help, but they cannot take away the pain. They can't take the pain and feel the pain on your behalf.
Not at all.
So stop making excuses about being serious. If you fail, you fail for yourself and on your own terms. If you succeed for yourself. You only help others if you choose to. So those, it's been burning in my heart. To all those young people who think it's just about making excuses. I am born in Africa, the conditions in my country are not right. We have so many things not going on right in the country. We need this, it's not there. Stop making excuses. Make a difference. If things aren't going right, you are obligated to make it right. You have a responsibility to make it right. When you have an opportunity to go to school, study hard, make good grades, because that's what's going to help you be a solid and responsible personality in the country, the continent, and the world over. So think about your life. You're not doing anything for any other person. All your actions will be felt on you. The consequences of your actions would be yours and yours majorly to carry. So as of today, from this moment you hear me, dear young people, please stop making excuses. Take ownership of your life and be responsible.
Thank you so very much. That's the voice of Ambassador Phebean Swill, Randall, all the way here from Freetown, Sierra Leone. She's live on the Motivational Platform on CNBS, VIP Magazine, VIP TV here in the Republic of the Gambia, and I remain Thony Mikel, your host. She stressed a very important point. She says, mathematically, your past plus your present equal your future. So you should be able to use your past as an experience to build on your present so that your future becomes a better one. And she also says that we need to take the mantle of responsibility to come to the realization that we are the chief drivers of our own destinies. So if there is any elementary mindset that you have that somebody responsible for your progress, you make a mistake. Somebody responsible for your failure, you make a mistake. You have to realize that you are the person responsible for your life. Whatever good you do, it affects you first positively before even being extended to the larger society. She says, stop making excuses. I am already inspired, and I believe somebody's daughter seated under the sound of her voice is equally inspired right now. Quickly, I ask you this question now. What do you have to say to the assumption, should I say the assumption from most girls, that there's no need to take in education seriously because once I get married, my husband directly inherits all of my responsibility?
Sorry, do you want to say it again?
Yeah, if you didn't get me clear, but I'm saying there are still some of our sisters in the deeper villages in Liberia, in the deeper villages in the Gambia, let us say Lesotho or Ghana or whatever country, in fact in Freetown, Sierra Leone, that still have the mentality that there's no need to take in education seriously. There's no need to push in, to keep plugging on. After all, I am young, and once I get a husband tomorrow, he inherits my responsibilities. What do you have to say to girls with such mindset?
It's funny, when I say to them, you're making a big mistake. A big mistake because during this generation we find ourselves
Can you say it? Can you say it again, madam? We didn't get that cleverly.
I say it's funny for those women who will hold that opinion, thinking that I'm a woman, I don't need to be serious. Once I get married, my husband takes care of my responsibility. That is a big mistake. The generation is very competitive. Before now, we used to hear stories where men would go and marry very poor men, take care. The Cinderella kind of story. Cinderella stories died a while ago.
Okay.
It doesn't happen much because people they're looking for women who would compliment them.
Okay.
Women who would compliment them. So if you're thinking you're going to stay back and wait for a man to come and be, your father or your bank account, no boyfriend or husband is a machine. No boyfriend or husband is your saving bank account. No ATM or husband is your lottery ticket to success. No. Be your own person. Be your own woman, where with or without another human being, you would be able to succeed on your own. First of all, you have no idea what time that man is going to come by your life. Remember, our destinies, are different. There are women who are destined to marry early, maybe in their early 20s. There are other women who are destined maybe in their late 30s, early 40s, late 50s. Some don't get married at all. So what would happen to you if you're one of those women who would marry late? Or if you're one of those women who would never be lucky to meet a man who's responsible enough to want willing to take care of you? What would happen to you in the meantime? Would you not be able to fend for yourself, to prove yourself, to provide shelter for yourself? So no, don't become a liability to any man.
Okay.
Become an asset.
Okay.
You want to have a say in your relation, and that comes when you become an asset to your partner, not when you're a liability. And think about it this way. If you work twice as hard, you help your husband, it's going to make your family much more successful than when you leave all the burden on him to fend for you and the rest of the family. You're only going to wear his life off earlier. It would be too much pressure on him, and you're going to be practically useless.
Okay.
Practically really useless. You can't be the only thing you can offer to your partner, your spouse, maybe helping with the, maybe taking care of home, cleaning the home, making food available, and not satisfying your sexual needs. No, you need to be a lot more than that, because there are more women than men in this generation, and the women who are seeking a man, not just a man, a good man, the number outweighs the available men. You don't want to find yourself in a situation where another woman comes to be more deserving of your man than you are. So do not be a liability. Be an asset. Be somebody that can help your husband or your spouse, not necessarily just your husband, because it starts from courtship to going into matrimony.
Yeah.
Be that woman who would give your boyfriend a reason to say, you know what, it's about time we take this relationship from just being boyfriend and girlfriend to being husband and wife. That depends on what you can offer the man. And don't say all you can offer is sex. Come on, it's available anyway. And don't say all you can offer is to cook and clean around. Okay, there is a maid who can do that.
Yeah.
Offer something more. Offer your partner something more that can make you a deserving partner, a deserving wife. It's the same for you. You don't want to settle with any kind of man. You're also picky, right? You want a man by standard.
Of course.
What makes you think that good man also does not want a good woman? So be what you want to attract. If you want a hardworking man, you also have to be a hardworking woman. If you want an intelligent man, you also have to strive to be an intelligent woman. Because again, if you're both opposites, then 10 chances to 1, it's not going to last. You both have to have something in common at some point.
Okay.
So yes, work on yourself. Become an asset to your man. So you become like a trophy. You don't just come with all the responsibilities and become a liability. So it would be a mistake to think you really don't have to work hard and be somebody, have an identity. Minus you wanting to be somebody's wife, you should have an identity.
What else do you do?
Because yes, marriages fail every now and then. What happens if yes, you meet this good man and then something goes wrong? You have a divorce. What's going to happen to you anyway?
Your life goes to zero.
What identity would you have?
That's a brilliant idea from our guest, Phoebe Swill, Randall, all the way there from Freetown, Swill. And she's talking about young girls coming to the realization that, look, a man is not just everything. Whatever relationship you want, you must have something that you bring on the table. If you want the man to value you, you must be productive, not consumption without an element of production. Come on the matrimonial table with some value. Do not be a liability, be an asset to your husband or your relationship, so to speak. Whatever makes a man to take it to another level must be based on your values, your great attributes, not just being there to satisfy, so to speak, the sexual desire, so to speak, or be able to clean up the house and the marriage's clothes, and so to speak. It doesn't end there. You need to have values that you bring on that table. In the absence of that, it's going to be trouble. She is Ambassador Phoebe Swill Randall, journalist by profession, all the way there in Freetown. So now, quickly, this question should have been the first question, if not the second question, but I kept it for now, right now. Your foundation, the Phoebe Swill Foundation, tell us about it. What are you into?
My Phoebe Swill Foundation is about mentorship and empowerment. So I've noticed that I've given up on this adult generation.
Okay.
I have really given up. I am not convinced that Africa is going to enjoy the much needed positive change it deserves in terms of leadership, in terms of patriotism. I am not convinced the adults would give us what we want. So now what I do is I target the younger generation. They are my group. If at this point we can be able to give them the right knowledge, the right information, the right mentorship and grooming, once they become adult population, once they become leaders, they'll be able to make the positive change Africa deserves. So, I mentor a lot of young people on how to care for themselves, how to be successful. Why should someone strive to be successful? Basically, being patriotic, civic rights and responsibilities, and empowering them with the right knowledge to know the do's and don'ts. And of course, getting the knowledge that every action attracts a reaction. So they know what to do for Africa, and if they do something contrary, what to do.
Go ahead.
Yes, so I mentor them. They get to know what to do and what not to do.
Okay.
And also here, every young child has what they encounter. And it depends again on where they are, their community, their situation and all. But then for those that I get, of course, I can't reach all of them. Those I have the opportunity of reaching out to. It's understanding, just like I was saying earlier on in this interview, don't make excuses. Excuses would not help you. It wouldn't take you anywhere. There are people in prisons right now because they made a lot of excuses. They refuse to take responsibility. That's why they're there. And a lot of the successful people you see today, it's because they did not settle for the situations they found themselves in. Bill Gates did not settle for whatever he encountered as a challenge. He still went on to persevere. Today he is Bill Gates. He's wealthy. Ali Dangote in Nigeria, Dangote did not settle for the challenges he encountered. No, he rather tried to do much more than the challenges that presented themselves to him.
Yeah.
Today he's Dangote. People talk about Dangote. He's wealthy.
Yeah.
Thony Elumbelu did not settle for the challenges he encountered. Today he's a billionaire and he's helping to transform the lives of other Africans through his Thony Elumbelu Foundation, where he supports entrepreneurs. So these are the messages I tell these kids.
Okay.
And then I've also realized, all the adults we are now, we were once teenagers. I also realized, during school days, especially the females, we have a number of teenage pregnancies across a lot of countries in Africa. Some of these kids are great, yes, and some of these kids, they didn't have the right knowledge of what to do. So, they put themselves in harm's way subconsciously. In school, I can recall, there was a time when girls who were sexually active would come on Monday mornings and talk about how fun-filled their weekend was, how they had sex and blah, blah, blah. And to the virgins in the class, we basically looked stupid. It seemed as if we were the ones on the wrong track. And when I think about all those things, and then now in Sierra Leone, visibly pregnant girls can now go to school with the pregnancy, it's allowed. I supported that decision with the current minister to allow them to go to school. But then I keep saying again to these girls, it's not a justification. It's not that anybody is saying it's right. I notice we spend more time helping those girls who have been victims of teenage pregnancy or those who have gone wayward to reintegrate them back into society.
Okay.
But along the line, nobody is paying attention to those kids who are on the right track by abstaining from sex.
Yeah.
Those kids who come to their academic work, who lost with their grades. Nobody is paying attention to them to say, hey guys, don't give up. You are doing the right thing.
Yeah.
So at some point, it's going to make it confusing for the kids. When everybody is trying to, all those who are doing well, okay, now we're reintegrating you back into school, trying to give you a better life. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's not bad, it's good. Because everybody deserves a second, third, fourth, and multiple chances.
Yeah.
But what about those kids? Those kids who have seen from sex, who have seen from drugs, who are paying attention to their academic work. Nobody is there to cheer them on to say you are on the right track. So again, part of the work of my foundation is to cheer such kids up to say, make no mistakes, you are not the stupid one. So those young girls who are in school with girls who are sexually active, who come with the latest tools in class to block them, I go on to tell them you are not making a mistake. You are not making a mistake to say I am going to stay the way I am and focus on my education and get a good education. You are on the track. So those are again some of the activities of my foundation. I also help these kids with career choices. That's another thing I noticed. A lot of these young people struggle to make career choices. Most of them just go, to school certain because my friend wants to study law. I think I'm going to go study law. Yeah. But then making that decision start from when you're in junior secondary school. Yeah. Before you go on, I don't know how many countries stick to the Becker exam, but for us, there's an exam you take from junior secondary to go to senior secondary. And from that point, you're supposed to figure out what career you're going for. Because that's when you're able to know what subject you're going to prioritize, what stream you want to go, whether it's in the art stream, the science stream, or the commercial. But you would not be able to make that decision if you don't know what you want to study. Because, for example, if you want to be a lawyer, you're not going to focus on all your science subjects and path while you fail your art subject.
Not at all.
You're going to focus on your art subject because you know if you want to study law, there's a requirement. Those who want to study medicine, you know you have to focus on your science subject. So these are the things. Some of these kids don't even have a career choice yet. And it's important for them to make choices from junior secondary school. So again, this has also been part of the work of my foundation, helping young kids to identify career choices.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I think you've said a lot. She stressed very important points when it comes to career development. Something her foundation is involved into directing the path of children when it comes to their choices of career. Because in Africa, somebody wakes up and they do what the Nigerian man calls a follow mentality. Because Mikel, Howard, and I grew up in the same community, and he studies criminal justice. So I have to go to school and study criminal justice because the person studies international relations, so I have to study international relations without asking yourself if you have the IQ, if that's what you were good at. Those subjects that are related to that discipline, where those subjects are best in school, you need to be asking yourself these rhetorical questions. It is important that young people take the mantle of responsibility to understand that they are the chief drivers, or should I say the CEOs of their own destinies. It has been Ambassador Phebean to Randall all the way from Freetown. You stress very viable points for young people. Just shortly before I take leave of you. There is a girl seated in Zimbabwe. Under the sound of her voice, she's the Wasnai Muslim Mananga, including young Zimbabweans. There are Gambians under the sound of her voice, Liberians, females, your own sisters back home in Freetown and across the continent. What do you have to say to them as your final words as they listen to you right now?
I didn't quite get that, but if I understood correctly, my final words
to young girls on the continent, basically.
Young girls.
Yeah.
Okay, young girls, take your life seriously. It's very important for you at this point to identify the most important thing, which is your future. Remember, your past and your present will equal to your future. If you don't take the right action today, it's going to affect your tomorrow. And your tomorrow is very important. So, as currently, all you have to do is focus on your studies. When you feel bored, you can have fun, but your fun should not be adult fun. Avoid indulging in sex. Your fun could be play games, watch movies, dance, practice another hobby, be creative, but avoid sex. You make mistakes if you're not careful, if you don't listen to the advice you receive from people who care about you and genuinely want to see you have good future, you will regret your tomorrow. There are many women who will tell you, I made a mistake when I was younger. Do not repeat some of those mistakes. You don't need to make the mistake your mother made or your older sister or some relatives around you. You can work on making sure you correct this mistake. I did that when I was growing up. My older sister made a huge mistake. She got pregnant as a teenager. She kept reminding me all my years, don't make that mistake I made. You are not going to get pregnant as a teenager. And indeed, until the teenage stage, until this day, I did not get pregnant when I did not plan to. So please take responsibility in life. At this stage, all you have to focus on is your academic work. Focus on how your tomorrow will be better. Focus on visualizing the kind of woman you want to be tomorrow. What would you want to be known for in society? What kind of a woman would you want to become? What would you want society to celebrate you for? Who would you want to be? What contribution would you want to make in your country, the country? Point, girl, you are not too young to be responsible. quality of your life and do not make excuses. Don't use the wrong things in your life all as an excuse to go out and do the wrong things. Count on the good things you have. You know, anything to be thankful for, you have help.
Yeah.
You should be thankful for that. The fact that you're alive, there is something you are supposed to fulfill and complete.
Yeah.
So focus on ensuring the future becomes meaningful. Many success men falls with them.
Yeah.
The next Oprah Winfrey, Angelo. We have a lot of women from various fields.
Yeah.
Would you want to be one of those, like one of those women? Do you want your name to be known across the globe by other young people, old people by generation, to come, talk good things, speak positively about you? That's the life we want, to be a well-recognized woman in society in the future, a woman who contributes positively to the growth of a country, the continent, and the world over. That would be successful. It would be achieved only by your actions today. And those actions does not involve you indulging in sex. Those actions do not involve you going to make simple, grave mistakes of getting pregnant or dropping out of school or taking drugs or going into crime spree. You can only achieve that reality of becoming a woman of substance if you focus on your academic work, if you focus on doing good things and being an outstanding young girl. That's the only way you would be successful. And that's the only way your name would be remembered as one of the successful women in society. It starts from now. You're not young. Take responsibility. Be responsible and make it.
Wow. Should I clap for you right now? Thank you so dearly much. It's been a beautiful experience having you here on the Motivational Platform here on St. VIP Magazine. Madam, we're very grateful to have held you on the show today.
You're welcome. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. Jerry Gibbs.
Okay. Have a nice day. Talk to you some other time. Yeah. Bye. Yes, to our viewers outside here, it's been a beautiful experience here on the Motivational Platform here over me, Thony Mikel, who is tasked with the responsibility of inspiring and motivating the current generation of young Africans in the actualization of their respective dreams and preaching a message of peace and national unity, as well as revitalizing the Africanization policy that speaks about good governance, social justice, democracy, human rights, and most importantly, the African unity. Our guest today was phebean Swill, Randall from Freetown, Sierra Leone. She emphasized the need for young people, especially our female, to understand that they need to be productive consumers, not just consuming without an element of production. Get involved, stop making excuses. Young girls in other civilizations outside the continent of Africa are inventing powerful materials, whereas our sisters on the continent are chief administrator for WhatsApp group and birthday clubs. There you go. Change your mindset. Become responsible. Get to work. No excuses. Wake up from your state of dormancy and realize that you are the CEO of your life. Thank you very much. If you like, follow us. Thony Mikel. Bye-bye.